company I use for my firm. I gave them her GPS coordinates, then the tuition. The semester payment was sitting in pending status for the upcoming final term. I clicked cancel. Finally, I opened the Amex app. Deactivate. I opened the Verizon portal. Remove line. I slept like a baby. The fireworks started at 10 a.m. the next morning. Sarah's phone started screaming on the nightstand. It was Chloe. I could hear her hysterical shrieking from 3 feet away. Mom, my car's gone. Some guys just hooked it up to a truck and drove off. They said the owner revoked access. Sarah sat up confused. What? Chloe, honey, calm down. And my card? I tried to buy breakfast and it declined. I called the bank and they said the account is closed. Sarah looked at me, her eyes widening. Mark, did you do something to Chloe's card? I was calmly sipping my coffee, reading the news. I'm not her father, Sarah, remember? I was just taking your advice. I'm staying out of her business. Then Chloe's voice came through the speaker, sounding terrified. Mom, I just got an email from the university. My registration for next semester is canceled due to non-payment. And my landlord just texted. He's changing the locks at noon because the leaseholder terminated the agreement. Sarah dropped the phone. She looked at me like I was a monster. Mark, you can't do this. She's 21. She has nowhere to go. She has you, I said, setting my coffee down. But since I have no authority and I'm just a bank, and I've decided to close the branch. If she wants a lifestyle funded by a pathetic loser, she's out of luck. You're being petty, Sarah screamed. Fix this right now. I stood up and grabbed my briefcase. I've already moved my personal funds to a separate account. The mortgage on this house is paid through next month. After that, you'll need to figure it out. What are you talking about? Sarah stammered. I'm filing for divorce. Sarah, if I'm not her father, then you aren't my wife. You're just another person who sat back and watched me get humiliated while I paid for your life. I walked to the door but paused. Oh, and tell Chloe she should probably save her battery. The phone plan cuts off in 10 minutes. I walked out and didn't look back. I heard later that Chloe had to move back into her mother's cramped 2-bedroom apartment. She's working 2 jobs to try and pay back the university. Sarah tried to sue for financial abandonment, but my lawyers laughed her out of the room. Respect is earned, but the lifestyle? That was a gift. And I don't give gifts to people who spit in my face.